Well, if you really want to know about our Michael, you know, Michael Murray, my son, the civic leader, the former civic leader. Well, he got 7 years in jail. They put him in a closed prison for now, but soon he'll be in one like his mouth was when he got 7 years. You know, open. Mind you, I was discomfited myself at the time. Not that Michael's my favourite son, you understand. God knows at times he wouldn't be my favourite son. He was an only child. It was somewhat of a shock to me the way I read the sentence. When I heard it, when the judge said the sentence, he said 7 years for each of the 16 offences, and then he said something else. But all I could think of was heaven help him. 7 times 16, that's a lot of certain years. He might never see me again, because I'm not at all keen on visiting prisons. They'll never make you at all welcome. I'm not one for high walls and small windows. Very difficult to decorate. But Michael writes to me letters and shopping lists, more like, asking for things, all sorts of things. Hairy Star or vitamin C, around the world in 80 days by someone or other. Nail clippers, coconut oil, hazelnut whirls, tin treacle tart, a set of cutlery. Your own cutlery is very hard to come by in prison. And I always write back and send him a copy of the catechism and a set of rosary beads. I never send him what he wants, what's on his list. Oh, no. Wouldn't be right. I mean, for heaven's sake, you're supposed to suffer when you're being punished. But if you ask me, there's not enough suffering about these days. Not at all. Not like when I was young. For all I wanted to do when I was young was dance. But more often than not, I had to suffer instead. A little suffering does you no harm at all, no. And I'm used to it now. But I still want to dance. And nowadays, the young, they don't dance. Just like they don't suffer. Although sometimes they look as though they're suffering, but it seems they're dancing. But I don't hate the young. No, how can you hate what you wish you were? Very easily, actually, now that I think about it. But the dancing, how I loved the dancing. I went to my very first big dance when I was 14. In the dance hall just to the north of Ballyvaughan. Oh, we danced. We did. We danced. And then I was sent over here and I got married. And I didn't dance no more. Except sometimes secretly, on my own. When I was still young. Ah, well, indeed. I don't live in a luxury apartment now. Oh, no. They came and took it away after they arrested our Michael. I cheered. When they took it away, not when they arrested our Michael. No, it wouldn't have been right to cheer. Not exactly, not for a mother. Not cheer. Clap, perhaps. But they didn't actually take the luxury apartment away, not in the manner of speaking. It's still there, no doubt, stuck in the middle of certain nowhere. No, they took me away. Said how sorry they were. I said sorry. Sorry? I've been wanting to firebomb the place from the very day our Michael dumped me there. But I love it where I am now. In the old people's home. It's not one of those council ones, mind. No, full of elderly riffraff. No. Good home in Southport. Although I didn't want to go at first. I didn't think I was old, you see. No. Not that old. I used to hate the old when I was younger. When I thought that growing old was a process of farting by the fireplace, growing facial hair and becoming senile. No. Not true at all. Not if you're lucky. Not if you don't want to, and not in my case. Not in Southport. But I was still hating the old before I realised I was old myself. But only in the mornings. I'm old in the mornings. The rest of the day, well, wait. I'm 14 again. Oh, yeah, I do. I love it here. I found a lot of things I've been missing here. More than missing. Things I didn't even know existed. I met my first, liberated man in Southport. He was 68 and he was just the first. Oh, yes. Night after sodden night they're having here. Oh, yeah. You'd be surprised. But only if you weren't old. Ah, yeah. It was like fasting for 40 years and then being invited to a feast. I haven't been to confession a lot recently, but I don't care. The only trouble is their stamina doesn't match their appetite. No, they keep dying on me. It is a shame, I know, but it's not a bad way to go. Better than being run over by a bus on a Pelican Crossing. But I've gone for the slightly less elderly man recently. What you would call a wrinkled tie boy. Very nice. Very keen. Very energetic. Oh. Said he was in the Mounties when he was younger and hasn't quite left him. He's taking me dancing later tonight. Dancing. Not that I trust him. Oh, no, thanks. Not after a husband who went and died before they hardly got to know him and two shiftless sods for sons. Oh, no, I've heard of his kind. He has a moustache. He's after a whirlwind romance, a fast marriage and the contents of my life insurance. Thinks he'll have 2 years of Phyllis-Allen Horlicks, high blood pressure and dizzy spells, and then off I'll sodden pop. Leaving them a fortune. Not sodden likely. Oh, no. Oh, no. You learn things, Oh, you do. You find things out. I sometimes think life is like a book. Even the last chapter can tell you things you didn't know. Do you want to know the daftest words in the English language? Will I tell you? It was that silly old sod, J.M. Barrie. Peter Pratten Pan. The man was mad. Do you know what he wrote? To die will be an awfully big adventure. Off to sodden eternal hell with that. Go hurtling down the hill. It's better in the valley than you think. Live life to the full and go screaming into the hereafter. Oh, well. You can stop pretending to listen to me now. You'll find out. But do yourselves an almighty favour. Don't wait till you're looking through the big gates at Almighty God himself before you start to live. Go out dancing.